Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now he'll go deep down the middle. That's caught inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Well, this is caught by Gill. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Boy, the run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Opposite. Here we go.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Check, check, check. Line 51, line 51. Hey, hey.
So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. Looking here for Smith. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10, just shy of the 30. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On third down, a run from Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Hey, gun.
On first down, here's Breida. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flush down to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for
touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 60 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Can come out now and put together some nice plays.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. This is Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
I'm running this play for the rest of the game. Nothing else.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Garoppolo now. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On the ground, Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. The 20.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Running with Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
47's a mark, boy, 47. Check, 47. I got you. 47's a mic, 47's a mic. 21. Big stop, let's go. Mike's 47.
Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, gun.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Check, protein spill.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by D.J. Reed. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Hey, yo, Johnson, remember
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Here we go. Let's go, defense.
Out of the shotgun, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
I hit that shit earlier.
So a chance to give his guys a 2nd half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker. Gong!
That was good. Do that again.
Gong!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn.
I've seen that shit,
79 yards.
Nigga,
and the Saints have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Rodney, you suck.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you give it.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Buying time to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, team 6.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. On first down, Coleman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, you tighten up.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 18 yards, first down Niners. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Forced out to his left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. 4th quarter, down to the final.
Hey, bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're not quitting? Bro, where you at, cuz? You silent. Ron. See, man, I told you, the dogs was barking.
2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. Finds a seam inside the 40. And all the way down to the 5. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 5.
Double not, Rodney.
A late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Boy, ass
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck.
Every game he be hyped to win.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Onyemata in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And this is incomplete with a clock.
Get off a goddamn whatever you want, my nigga. His ass is this nigga ass doing all this. Send the invite, bro. It's up to you, bro. Let's see what team you pick. The Ravens. Yeah, bro.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They toss to Ingram, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
I think in normal situations, most play callers would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run here with Ingram. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram taking it in. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I'm eating check, but I'm not going to go.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, Rimley. Check 31, check 31. Tighten up, tighten up.
Now Mahomes. Flushed out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Pernell McPhee in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Bro.
He's going to run, but he's got Mahomes hit. He lost the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the... on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
But I just ate 3 bags of chips. I'm just falling.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case,
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, bro, I was eating the whole bag of chips. You just playing your heart out. You suck.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and some dangerous territory.
But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about Drew, bro. He's
ability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to.
I'm not running my right plays.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Not that time for Watkins. And now he'll tuck it and run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Triple or nothing, Rodney.
Time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. A 10th carry here.
I was reading my text because I was
not taking this game serious. One for about 4 up to the 40.
Marshall, why is this your first picture on your fence still? Like, show me this nut ass lip for it.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in.
Yeah, I'll be right back though. I can be right back. I'm about to go to sleep. Good night. Pussy Rodney.
Be worried, I'm
Justin, come on, bro. I nigga, I know. Mm-hmm. Sure, bro. Of course not. We're not done playing. He's screaming he only go up to 20. He burned out. You just think I'm ass, huh? Alright.
got it on smash. They were not.
Send him more.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash.
You
Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard.
3 randoms.
Honey yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best as I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve it like a turkey. I run through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coast regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off proof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Quiz. Quiz dry ass head with Quiz. How dry ass head you got, bitch? Top. Oh, for real? He African or he just...
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Houston Texans.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Stop talking to me, yo. They put the headphones
Ball
on.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Carlos Hyde. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check 26, check 26.
From the 38, Watson setting up the screen for Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. The first carry now. This is Johnson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Johnson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Watson, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll try the air now with Watson. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Watson now to throw. Rolling to his right. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 78 yards, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Let's go, defense.
On 2nd down now. It's Howard.
Yo, you come on here talking to me?
First down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Nah, I really don't know
what's
what's
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Watson on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Barnett. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working from the gun, Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. On first down, they run with Howard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's in. Touchdown.
J. Lab was just request to follow me, yo.
Jordan Howard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
J. Lab was come here, baby mom.
Further out in front. And always a good first half.
No, she just requested me, Zeke. She just requested me, Zeke.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Yo, Chris, fuck is on your head, yo.
This is fielded at the goal line. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Rodney, I got you. Rodney, I got you when I get paid.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
On 2nd
and 10, Watson.